Mike Lovelace with Lovey's Fat Life. And back in October, Michelle and I went on a cruise all by ourselves. And we actually bought drinks for our room. We bought a bottle of rum and a few beers. But after day one, we said, you know what? Let's just take this back with us. Let's drink what we want to drink on this cruise. It was just the two of us. Our son was not on the cruise with us. And we said, hey, we've always wanted to know if the drink package is truly worth it or not. We've done some other videos on it. But let's just see what it's like. It was just a 5-day cruise out of Charleston, South Carolina. So here in this video, we're going to show you every day how much we drank. And we consider ourselves social drinkers. We are not going to include the cost of what we paid for on the ports, because even if you have the Cheers package, you have to pay for that anyway. So hey, let's just dive into this and show you every day how much we drank. And then one of these days we had a bar crawl, so we did drink a little bit more than we normally would on that day. But hey, let's go ahead and check this out. So on day one, and you can see right up here, we spent $107.58. This is the day we first got on the cruise ship. You know, you got to go to the atrium bar, get a few drinks. You can see here where all we went to. And also, you know, I believe the cost of the drink package is $59.99 per day, plus gratuities. And in here, you'll see where I added gratuities, where we always try to tip $1 or $2 per drink throughout. And sometimes we give them cash as well. So on day one, we spent a whole $107.58. If you go down to day two, this was the day we had the bar crawl and we were hosting it. So, hey, we did drink quite a bit this day. But on day two, we spent a total of $178.56. That included the gratuities we added along the way. That went from a bar crawl starting at 11 o'clock that ended at 3 o'clock, and then what we drank later that night. Again, none of these include what we had in our room already, because we didn't drink that. We ended up bringing it back with us. On day three was a day we went to Half Moon Cay, if I'm not mistaken. We did spend quite a bit at Half Moon Cay. I did not include that in here. But if you look at what we drank in the Havana Bar area and the Red Frog Pub, Casino Bar, we didn't really spend that much money on the ship. We spent quite a bit at Half Moon Cay, but that total was $44.10 on day three. Going into day four, and this was a Nassau, Bahamas, if I recall, we spent a total of $79.69, and we spent quite a bit on alcohol in the port as well of Nassau. We went out to eat at a restaurant. There we didn't spend anything, but we did go to John Watling's distillery, spent quite a bit there, brought a couple bottles back on the ship, and we spent $79.69 on that day. And then our last day, which we also received a couple of free drinks because we're gold members at night, we only spent $51.61. Some of these you'll see Havana Bar area, and excuse me, some of the lower prices is where my wife just got like a Coke Zero or Pepsi Zero. But that day was $51.61. So that was the 5-day cruise we were on. And our grand total, drum roll please, $461.54. And that included the gratuities that we spent along the way. If we would have purchased the drink package, the total would have been $707.42, and that includes $599.50 for the 5-day drink package for the two of us, then $107.92 in gratuities for a total of $707.42. And even when I get free drinks on the cruise ship, I still tip them as well on that. So that would be up to you if you wanted to tip them in addition to the $707.42. A lot of people, do that as well. So if that's the case, you might as well figure up another $5 to $10 per person per day for the length of days that you're on the cruise. So what do you guys think? We did one of those days, we hit $178 worth of stuff. So that was quite a bit. We definitely would have got our money back that day. The rest of the time, though, we spent less than the $120. One day we did $107.58. The rest of them, it kind of went down from that. Again, day two with the bar crawl, $178.56. That was quite a bit. So we consider ourselves social drinkers. We don't, tear it loose on a cruise ship. But hey, if we want a drink and we're listening to music, we'll buy a drink and enjoy ourselves. So what do you guys think? Is it worth it to you? I know that's a question that is asked all the time. Is the drink package worth it? The cost of drinks are going up. The cost of the bottle in the room, if you try to buy it now, is astronomical. So we used to do that all the time. We're not going to do that going forward. We're probably just going to buy the drinks as we go going forward. I don't know. We'll think about it. Give us our thoughts. Sway us if you can. Tell us, is the cheers package worth it to you? Tell us in the description. Or do you just buy the drinks as you go too? Thank you guys. You have a great day, and please subscribe to Lovey's Fat Life. We got plenty of cruises on the Carnival Sunshine. I think we got 50-some videos on it. We're getting ready to go in next year, 2023, on 4 Carnival cruises, starting out in January on the Carnival Horizon. Thank you. Bye.